Hi, Jim Ewing for ProVision Solutions and ProVision Mentorship. Over the years, we've collected a lot of stories from people who have experienced mentorship, either in developing programs or in being mentored. Here are some of the key characteristics that we found within successful and healthy mentoring relationships. Learn from the experiences of these people and add your comments to our blog, ProVision Mentorship.
Free expression, I think, is another key to the whole link. You need a whole pieces, like a number of pieces of puzzle. The puzzle all has to come together. You need the respect and honesty, and you have to have all those pieces together to make a relationship work.
In mentorship, being able to express yourself openly, honestly, and in a free spirit way, I think most relationships and mentorship have to begin with the ability to be able to say whatever's on your mind.
Free expression, you can't go into a relationship like a mentor and a protege without free expression. If you're going to restrict that person who's the mentor in terms of what they're able to tell you, or as a mentor restrict what the flow is, I think that's, the relationship isn't going to go anywhere. You're not going to learn nearly as much. Free expression is important. You may have an opportunity to learn from somebody that talks to you that, what you've said may not have been what you did at some point, and it's an opportunity then for you to say, okay, did I or didn't I, and what can I change to make sure that doesn't happen again? So without that free expression, you never know. People will tell you in your business, that you like to hear from dissatisfied customers, because if you don't hear from them, you don't know what you're doing wrong to make it right. And that's something that we push here too, is making sure we have lots of triggers to get responses from all of our customers. And so free expression, I'm real open to that, because you don't learn unless you learn some of the bad side as well.
Free expression between the two parties would be to open up and tell the individual, the mentee or the mentor, what the purpose is of you asking for mentorship, and then the mentor being free about how they can help you honestly. How clearly can they help you?
Each party, the mentor and the mentee, need to be open to a dialogue. A free expression, to me, relates to that dialogue. It's the idea that I'm okay to share things with you that may or may not help, that may be fairly deep issues that I'm experiencing, and vice versa. So it's important to have this concept of free expression between the two parties.
When I first start off with a client, it's usually a problem-solving exercise. The client has some problem that's bugging them, and they need some help. So then trust develops, and then once the present day activities are solved, then slowly we start talking about more and more into the future. And sometimes talking about something that will happen 2 or 3 years into the future takes some time to get there, because you want to have a good understanding of what's happening now, and that takes time. So you want to talk about something that's happening 3 years into the future. That's when you get into aspirations. What does the business person really want to get out of the business? Is it to build an empire for growth's sake? And that's not a bad objective. Or is it something just wants to create a nest egg? Or what is it? Is it human relationships that drives the person? So we really get into who the person is and what they want out of life. That's when it gets really interesting.
Now it's your turn to share your experience with us. Visit our blog, ProVision Mentorship. Make the investment in mentorship today for your success tomorrow.